Seminole Jeremy Foltz, Cheho Jifkados, and Mojanita Hadamnita Hidlajan Pampala Mon. Today on the Seminole Nation radio show or radio program, I'm going to be your host, Jeremy Foltz. And I've got a guest that's going to be filling in, and he's not really a guest, but Josiah Bender. Welcome to the show, Josiah.
What's going on, Jeremy?
So we're going to be going through the ins and outs, the happenings, the whatnots, and the doodads that's going on throughout the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Reservation. Before we do that, though, Joe, you kind of know the drill. We always talk about what we did this weekend, and so what'd you do this weekend? Nakstowitsanga.
This weekend it was an eventful weekend for me. So Saturday, it was my niece's birthday this weekend, so I hung out with my niece pretty much. My niece and my brother and them all day Saturday. And then Sunday, I helped out my cousin. She had got some new furniture, and she had asked if I could help her pick it up and take it to her apartment. So that's what I had this Sunday. And but that's pretty much my weekend consisted of. What'd you do this weekend, Jeremy?
You know, I kind of took it easy this weekend. I made it to a birthday party as well, and just kind of hung out and about. I was on the road a lot this weekend, though. Back east and back west and back east again. And I didn't get a chance to make it out to the Seminole Nation Honor Guard powwow. I wish I would have. Oh, yeah. But, man, it was cold. Mm-hmm. It was raining on Saturday morning. It was cold yesterday morning. I thought I was going to wake up and see snow outside my window. Yeah. But luckily...
But instead, it was just hell from Friday night, huh?
It could have been. Man, it was crazy. It's been a crazy weather. But I heard after last night, or after the cold spurt, you might say, I think it's supposed to start warming up now.
Yeah, they was throwing all them scientific terms out there the other day on the news, and they were saying with all this late cold weather that we're going to have a terrible April and May tornado.
Oh, really?
Threat, yeah.
Oh, man.
This
so
late cold.
Everyone stay safe then, I guess, isn't it?
And that was brought to you by David Payne, News 9, you know.
He didn't pay for no advertisement.
Joke.
That should be Seminole Nation weather analysis.
Yeah.
All right, and so let's go ahead and get into the happenings and everything. And so coming up for this weekend, which is already going to be April the 13th, the churches having their church meetings this weekend will be Arbica, Big Arbor, Hickory Ground number 1, High Springs, Kanawha, Hilltop, Little Casita, Middle Creek number 1, New Arbor, Rock Spring, Anadarko, Ryle Community, Salt Creek Baptist, Seminole Baptist, Snake Creek 1 and 2, Vian Creek, and Wagawa. And like we always talk about, you know, sometimes some of the churches, they go out and visit everyone, and especially during the church meeting times. And so if you're planning on visiting one of our local Stajati churches, you might just double check and make sure they're having services that afternoon, and before you go out and visit, because again, sometimes they go out and try to fellowship other places, and it's always good to get out and about, and it'll be a good time, isn't it?
That's right.
All right. Did you make it out to the Mikazupka Juggle this weekend?
No, I didn't.
You didn't? Oh, okay. That's all right. But then last week, though, you did go to...
I did go to our men's and brotherhood singing and our sister retreat. So
yeah,
that was pretty fun.
Heard some good things about that one.
Oh, yeah, it was a good one, yeah. Seen Bo out there.
I
Bo was
think Bo
out there.
live streamed.
Yeah, Bo live streamed for
Yeah.
MSW, and then seen Joe Kuhn out there. Um, Other than that, it was just the rest was just family.
Yeah. Oh no, Mary Marthley was out
No,
there. I
yeah,
saw.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to the Winds. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Good deal. All right, and so every week we talk about the ones who have started the journey, and we want to remember to keep those members of the community in your thoughts and in your prayers as they navigate life without their loved ones. And man, we've lost a lot of folks over this winter time, and now that we're getting into spring, things are opening back up. We start moving around a little bit, but let's keep those. Even if a family member is or a family has lost someone earlier this year or later, it's still going to be tough for them to navigate. And so, at this time, let's go ahead and pause for a moment of silence. All right, Mado and Mado. And so now getting into the happenings throughout the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. The General Council of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma has scheduled a special call meeting on April the 15th, 2025 at 7 p.m. And so this is going to take place at the Miccosukee Mission Council House, or some call it the New Council House. And again, that's going to be scheduled for April the 15th. And then also from the executive office on March 28, 2025, Chief Lewis J. Johnson and Assistant Chief Brian T. Palmer, along with a few Seminole Nation staff, met with the Eastern Oklahoma Region BIA Superintendent to start dialogue and overview the process of contacting several BIA programs. This action will ensure that services that are utilized most frequently by tribal members will continue to remain locally accessible. It was recently announced that many probationary employees of the BIA, including the Wowoka Agency, will be retaining their jobs. This means that a director will have an office locally in the future. In February, the present lease was announced to be pulled by GSA and to continue until August 31st. A consortium of tribal leaders across Indian country, including Chief Lewis J. Johnson of the Seminole Nation, diligently reached out to the Secretary of Interior, Doug Burgum, and his staff through correspondence of letters and virtual meetings. Government-to-government relations must continue between Indian country and our federal partners during these trying times of agency cuts in D.C. Exercising sovereignty, even in challenging times, does produce positive results, said Chief Lewis Johnson. And so you can catch more on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page and see a picture of everyone that attended actually those meetings with the nation and with the BIA on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page.
Okay, then let's move forward. We got announcement from the BCR Commission. Your voice matters. Ask the House of Representatives to respect tribal sovereignty and vote no on SB 675 that seeks to force release of tribal data. Oklahoma elected officials and policymakers should work directly with each tribal nation within the state borders when the issue arises. But lawmakers are seeking to advance Senate Bill 675, which seeks to circumvent tribal sovereign control over data. The bill passed in the Senate on 3/25, which would be March 25th, 2025, and advanced to the House for consideration. Lawmakers should not pass this bill. Instead, state officials should utilize existing channels of direct communications to mutually resolve any concerns between the state and tribal governments, including direct tribal consultation with all the tribal nations. Please contact the members of the House of the Judiciary and Public Safety Oversight Committee and the Public Safety Committee now and ask them to vote no on SB 675. You can also find the link on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page under that post. There's a link you can click on to contact those House members.
That's true. All right, and then from the Boys and Girls Club, you are invited to a ribbon cutting and open house on April 24th, 2025. If you're a loyal listener to the show, you've probably heard us talking about how awesome the building is over there, all the nice new things that they've got. And so it'll be a good time. April 24th, 2025, from 2 to 4 p.m. at the Boys and Girls Club of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, which is off of 120 or 120 West 4th Street in Wewoka, Oklahoma, 74884.
Alrighty then, and then some more announcements from the Boys and Girls Club. They are having a gardening planning day. It'll be on April 11th, 2025 from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Their goal is providing a sanctuary for endangered pollinator species. Oh man, these words. Pollinator species, teaching youth of the positive health impacts of gardening, and then also giving kids an opportunity to participate in community service. We are seeking donations to purchase pollinator plants, pollinator plants, gardening gloves, and the kids' gardening tools to help us enhance our beautiful garden this year. To donate, contact Shayna Moon at 405-746-2817, or you can email shayna.moon@hasnock.org.
You know, when we was back in like elementary school and we're all learning how to read, and you know, there's that one kid in class that stumbles on words.
I wasn't that kid.
Oh.
I wasn't. I promise.
It's okay, Joe.
But moving forward,
we was all that kid at one time. Oh, I do have a question. Since it's Garden Planning Day, do you know the Muskogee word for garden?
I do not, sir.
Jabova.
Bova.
Jabova.
Go.
Oh. All right, and then let's see what's next. From the Community Health Rep and Diabetes Program, the Seminole Nation Diabetes Program presents Power Hour. Takes place every Thursday until April 24th from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the beautiful Miccosukee Mission campus located at the Miccosukee Mission Gym. You can register at the Jafigny Wellness Center or via email, or contact the Jafigny Wellness staff at 405-652-1167. Or you can contact harjo.k or scott.l at sno-nsn.gov.
And Seminole Nation Diabetes Program is also still doing their chair aerobics exercises. You can join the class now and register the day of, or at the Jafigny Wellness Center. This started back on February 4th, and then it's every Tuesday and Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And this takes place at the New Life Church in Wewoka. For more information, you can contact 405-652-1167.
Oh, and then Justagi Haboya Hondoe 2025 Easter Egg Hunt. Thursday, April 17th. The egg hunts for ages 3 to 4 years old, 5 to 6 years old, 7 to 9 year old, 10 to 12 year old, 13 to 17 and 55 and older. Gift baskets for children under 2 years old. Registration starts at 6 p.m. The egg hunt starts at 6:30 to 7:30. And this will be located at the Miccosukee Mission softball fields in Seminole, Oklahoma. Again, 2025 Easter Egg Hunt, Thursday, April 17th. That's going to be next Thursday, right?
I believe so.
Yep, next Thursday. So get out there. If you have any questions, you can contact Jordan Harjo at 405-584-7941.
Alrighty then, and then going on right now, over at the Food and Distribution Kitchen right now, they are having a cooking demonstration.
It's not right now. It'll be at 1 o'clock, right?
Well, that's what I meant today. It's happening today.
Yeah.
But let me back.
But you said it's happening right now. You mean in an hour or two?
Happening in an hour, a couple hours, at 1 p.m. at the Food and Distribution Program kitchen. They will be having a cooking demonstration on tomato turkey egg bites. You can contact Keenan Springer at 405-257-7236 for more information.
Ooh, those kind of look good. We was talking about it's hard to convey what some of this food looks like through the radio.
Yeah.
But it looks like if you was to take some egg and put it in a little, like a muffin pan, and it then put all like your meat and your veggies in that egg, and then put it in the oven, that's what it looks like they're trying to make, or that you're going to make when you go there. And those look good. I could probably put like 4 or 5 in my mouth at once, depending on how big the biscuit pan is or cupcake pan. You know, but I might just have to go see how many I can eat. Keep record in it.
Yeah. Like, do I only got to eat 2? Can I get more?
I know. I'll be chopping them in half. Can I get one for all my work friends back at the office?
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, and then from
won't even make it to the office. They'll be gone.
Oh, I won't even tell you I got some. Man, they had these good egg things. They was really good. All right, from the higher education department with Dana Carbitcher, the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Higher Ed spring semester scholarship application is still available. You can email all the documents to harjo.d@sno-nsn.gov. And for more information, you can contact Dana at 405-241-6801 or go to 630 North Main Street and visit them in person, which if you're not quite sure where that's at, just go to the Pink Laundry, and it's the building directly south of the Pink Laundry. Can't miss it.
Did you want me to read this one, or you're still doing this?
What's that?
Those applications.
And where are we at? Oh, okay. I'll read it since it's language. And so the language program is looking for one person to join our adult immersion Muskogee language program. The adult immersion program is a full-time program intended to help our students learn and speak the Muskogee language. And so if you're interested in learning your language and you want to get paid to do it, basically, then call us and or send us an email to language@sno-nsn.gov. Please, in that email, include your name and a good contact phone number, and then we'll send out a digital application for you, so that way we can start looking. And if you've already applied or have you sent in a new application, we haven't restarted interviews quite yet. And so just kind of hang tight, and then we'll start looking for the one.
Right, it's very exciting though. I mean, we're in the same building out there at Pumahaga, and it's nice hearing everybody laugh and fellowship and enjoy their time speaking the language, especially the elders too. Hearing the elders have a good time, and every now and then they'll bring y'all by some donuts, but then invite us over too to have a few too. So yeah, it's good hearing all y'all speak out there.
You know, that is, I would say the highlight of my day is when our elders do come in, because the elders that we have that are part of this program are what we call first language speakers. You know, they grew up speaking the language. Their first language a lot of the times was Muskogee language. And so one of our elders, actually a few of our elders are going with us to Tulsa for this Muskogee Speaker Symposium. And so it'll be a good time, you know, but it's always a good time when you get your elders together and they're sharing history and they're sharing the language and they're sharing their life experiences. And the good part about it, it's in the language. And so we get to learn words that might not necessarily be in the dictionary. And we're putting sentences together. And if that sounds like something you're interested in doing and you want to be a part of this program, I would encourage everyone to apply, because you know, it's like everything else. We don't know how long we would have this program for. I mean, obviously, in a perfect world where funding is there, we could keep this program going, but um, until we get approved, or we could find another grant or something to take that on. And so if this is something that you're interested in doing and learning your language, I would encourage everyone to take a minute, send an email to language@sno-nsn.gov. And so then that way we can send you that application. And then I've been telling everyone, for our adult immersion program, Joe, we had room for 3 folks, and again, in a perfect world, you would hope that we could teach everyone, and so it's nothing personal if someone doesn't get asked to join that adult immersion program. It's really just comes down to finding a good fit, and if we could have everyone in the class, man, I would in a heartbeat. But unfortunately, we got to stick to we only have some space for a few people, and there's a lot of factors that go into it. But
But
man,
like you said before, even if y'all can't get people to come out here, that y'all have resources online too as well.
yeah, there's a lot of resources online and for kids, and even part of the grant that we have with childcare. We've been making cartoons in the language.
Yeah.
Mr.
Parker.
Mr. Parker, yeah. And which we'll make that available, pretty soon to the public. But, the other day we went to childcare in Seminole, and we caught them, they was eating popcorn, and we were sitting around the table, and we was talking to the teachers about how the cartoons were going, and one of the songs that we made is called Chiho Jifka Nagadoa, which it translates to "What is your name?" And our admin assistant co-host Florence Wise sings that song in the language, and it goes Chiho Jifka Nagadoa. And so when we started saying that at the class, those kids started dancing, and then they ran over to the TV, and they're like, "We want to see Mr. Parker. We want to play." They called them the Mado videos. So just seeing little ones, pick up on the words, and if they hear it, and they're more likely to at least know some of those words, and it's not a totally foreign language to them.
I mean, even just hearing them say Mado videos, it's like, oh, okay, yeah.
It really makes you feel good when you can start seeing some of the work and effort that you put into the language and trying to preserve and perpetuate the language. It's cool when you see those little ones acted out, and they, what's that term? They remember some of those words, recollect them. And so it's a good time. So if it's something that you want to be a part of, send us an email.
Yeah. But all right, then moving forward, we have some announcements from the Princess Committee. The Seminole Nation Royalty is having a Princess Closet. The Seminole Nation Princess Committee is looking for patchwork dresses, patchwork skirts, ribbon skirts, or material in all shapes and sizes to be added to a closet that current and future Seminole princesses would wear during their reign. All donations will be kept with the committee and will stay for future reigns to share. Anything will help. Please contact Jessica Helms at 405-683-0033.
All right, and then also from the Older American Program, Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Chair Volleyball Tournament, April 25th at 9 a.m. First 10 teams to register, double elimination. Maximum 6 players per team, max of 2 men on the court. First team to 15 or a 15-minute time limit runs out. Please call Jalen Jones to register, 405-233-4441. First place gets 200, second place gets 100.
All righty then, and also the Seminole Nation Older American Program is having a Easter egg hunt for the elders. It'll be on Monday, April 21st from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. They will have guest speakers, food, and obviously an egg hunt. The Seminole Nation Older American Program is located at the Miccosukee Mission grounds, and it is open to all, but elders 55 and up only.
All right, and then also the Older American Program through April 7th through the 17th also is raffling off 3 Easter egg baskets. And so starting the 7th through the 17th, the drawing will take place on the 17th at 11:30. Tickets are $1. So make sure you swing by there and get some tickets for the raffle.
All right, then Jeremy, this is your Favorite part
Oh,
of
the favorite
favorite
part.
part of the
Oh, yeah.
week, weekday, day of the week, or a weekday.
Yep.
What are they having this week, Jeremy?
Ooh, so today, tacos, refried beans, Mexican rice, toppings, tres leches cake. Ooh, I might just go for that. Tomorrow, barbecue chicken. Thursday, baked pork chops, scalloped potatoes. Ooh, I like some scalloped potatoes. And Friday, BLT sandwiches. Joe, do you know what BLT stands for?
Um, Bacon, lettuce, tomato.
Oh, yeah. I usually like the BLTE, though.
Bacon, lettuce, tomato,
And egg.
and
Mm-hmm.
eggs.
Effie, do Effie, fried egg.
BLTFE.
Might as well put all the rest of the letters of the alphabet into my sandwich, in it.
Like Jeremy's acronym meal.
BLT, LMNOP, FE.
Lie. All right, then. The Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, we are hiring. Department openings are for agricultural and food sovereignty, child care, community opioid prevention and empowerment, also known as COPE, diabetes, food distribution, Head Start, human resources, light horse, maintenance, procurement, program development, transit, tribal court, wildlife parks and recreation. And to apply, you can visit the www.sno-nsn.gov and look for the career tab and click the career tab to apply.
All right, and from the Community and Events Facebook page, just some highlights. Alicia Banda from the Miccosukee Band is from Tulsa, Oklahoma, was recently accepted to the OU Health Sciences program. Congratulations, Alicia. You can see her bio and write up on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Community and Events Facebook page, but she's the daughter of Amos Tiger Banda, father Arturo Banda. Her grandparents are Lynn Tiger and Barbara Warlito of the Seminole Nation. And so congratulations, and then hopefully see her around the campus.
All right, then, and also from our Community and Events Facebook page, we want to give a shout out to Amaya Galloway, a member of the Tom Palmer Band, has been accepted into the 2025 Oklahoma Indian Student Honor Society. She is a junior at Tecumseh High School in Tecumseh, Oklahoma. And also, Amaya received third place at the Seminole State College Art Show that happened just a few weeks ago. So Hithi Mahi to Amaya.
All right, and then also congratulations to Ayana Brown, Catherine Morgan, Megan Wildcat, and Shaishi Harjo. These four young ladies from Varnum High School were named to the all-tournament team there in Slow Pitch in Walika, Oklahoma, the Walika tournament, and were the champions by beating Wetumpka. 9-6. Sorry, that.
Oh, you are a
kind of hurt a little
alumni, huh?
bit. Yeah.
Well, moving forward then, there is a Robert Kerr Food and Agricultural Product Center in Osage Nation is having an Oklahoma meat mastery training. Are you interested to learn about harvesting or processing? Join a 5-week hands-on training organized by Oklahoma State University and the Osage Nation. The benefits: free of cost lodging at the OSU campus, $2,000 stipend after completing the program, HACCP, sanitation, food defense, and GMP training. For more information, you can contact Dr. Ravi Jadaha at, we don't have a number, so his email is ravi.jadaha@okstate.edu, and this will be held between May 19th through June 20th.
And then the information is on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Community and Events Facebook page, and there's links and stuff on there as well that you can join. And then also this coming weekend, a stomp dance by the OU American Indian Student Association at the Norman First American UMC. Dinner at 6, dance at 7. MC Chabon Colonel. Again, that's at the Norman First American UMC. And there's vendor spaces available. You can call 405-561-1660 for more information.
Alrighty then, and then we have a wild onion dinner at Mitchell Memorial Methodist Church, which is located in Ada, Oklahoma. at 221 West 7th Street, 74820. It'll be held on April 18th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. or until they run out. It's $15 per plate, dine-in only. Meal includes wild onions with eggs or without, salt pork, beans, fried potatoes, pashofa, cornbread, biscuit, a dessert. Drinks will have tea, water, and coffee, and everybody is invited.
Man, I'm getting hungry. And don't forget, April 19th, volleyball tournament hosted by Ella Mack for Agenda Senior Trip expenses. It will be at the Mack home just west of Cromwell. For more information, call 405-637-9985 or 405-220-9610. All right, you want to go through birthdays, Joe? Because I see some very important people on there.
To start off, special shout out to my sister. Her birthday was yesterday, April 7th.
Happy birthday.
And then again, like I said earlier, happy birthday to my niece. Her birthday was Sunday. So happy birthday to Athena Bender. And then also my grandma's birthday was over the weekend. So happy birthday. She's going to get mad at me. But happy birthday to Marty Jim Boy. He put me up to this, Grandma. I didn't want to say your name. He put me up to it. Lisa Carpenter.
I said just say grandma.
Lisa Carpenter, Delilah Yargy, Jordan Harjo, Maggie Proctor, Koji Morgan, Devin Harjo, Josie Mack, and Chelsea Fish.
All right. And then, is that everything? Oh, I forgot to say, Jen Hitchcock didn't it And so you can catch the rebroadcast of this radio show on the Facebook page, YouTube, and tribal website, which is www.sno-nsn.gov for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma every Wednesday around 8 p.m. If y'all have news or announcements you want to share on the community and events Facebook page, please email the communications staff at seminolemedia@gmail.com or call 405-652-7251. And as always, tune in every Tuesday right here at 11 a.m. on KWSH Radio 97.7 FM or the legendary 1260 a.m. And remember, streaming live on kwshradio.com worldwide. All right, so I think that's it. Joe, you got anything else? All right, Mother. Let's see you next week.